Crazy thing is, I did something yesterday. I shot some content and I did the fucking ponytail. The hate ain't working, as you can see. Bitch, I'm 430 under 30. The hate ain't working, as you can see. Bitches blow me.
The streets are on fire with this one. Latto's been ghost lately, and people say it's not just for a break. Word is, she's out here moving like she's got a target on her back. It all went left after 21 Savage's actual wife, Kiana, allegedly sent some serious pressure her way. We're talking folks who don't play games. And let's not sugarcoat it. Latto might have brought the heat on herself. She was out here acting bold, taking low-key shots at Kiana, strutting with that main chick energy like she had it on lock. But here's where it gets straight up wild. Word on the curb says Latto tried to trap 21 with a baby. Yep, some people swear she planned to force his hand, thinking a pregnancy would make him ditch Kiana. But what Latto clearly didn't expect, Kiana's no pushover. The moment she caught wind of the whispers, click, one phone call later, Latto started pulling out of events and canceling left and right. She'd been laying low ever since, like she's dodging snipers. And just when you thought it couldn't get worse, boom!
How you let them cheat and take them back? Must be your only nigga. The fight get loud just like my weed.
21 Savage flipped the whole thing. He cheated on Latto too. And now that new chick? Pregnant. Another twist. Another headache. Latto's world is crashing fast and hard. Meanwhile, Kiana. She's sitting back like a boss, calm, collected, not saying a word, just watching the chaos unfold like it's her favorite drama series. She's playing silent assassin vibes while Latto scrambles to save face. So the real tea is, how did Latto go from throwing all the shade to hiding in it? And are the whispers true? Is she really ducking from the heat that Kiana allegedly unleashed? Let's dive into the full madness. But wait, let's run it back for a sec. Cause this ain't just some basic love triangle. This right here been a full-blown disaster triangle from the very beginning. And all that drama, it's been bubbling behind the scenes for years. Now it's straight up exploding in Latto's face. Let's be real, 21 Savage been moving shady from day one, playing both sides like a pro, feeding sweet lies and making promises he never meant to keep. And the wildest part? Most folks didn't even know he was married. And even if they did, barely anybody knew who his wife was. That's cause Kiana don't move loud. She moves smart. No drama, no messy online antics, no subliminal shade. Just grown woman energy, staying off the grid and keeping her peace. Meanwhile, Latto? She dove headfirst into chaos like it was cute. She wasn't just messing with a married man. She acted like she won, started flexing like she had the throne already. Secret getaways that weren't so secret. Both her and 21 posting from the same tropical island like nobody would notice. And let's talk about that wild tattoo behind her ear. Shaya. Yup, 21's real government name, inked in plain sight like she owned the man. But then things got disrespectful. Latto didn't just move reckless. She started throwing subliminals at Kiana, acting like she wasn't even relevant. Dropping shade like it was light work. Talking slick like she was untouchable. And to top it all off, she dropped a track where she basically mocked Kiana for staying with her own husband. Like, what? That was next level messy, and the streets weren't having it. Now just listen to what Latto really had the nerve to say. But it's looking like that confidence faded fast, cause now sis might actually be running scared for real. This whole messy triangle, it's crashing down hard and right on her head. You'd think after all that stunting, the private jet trips, those oops we posted from the same island pics, and that wild tattoo of 21's real government name behind her ear, he would have stepped up and claimed her loud and proud, right? Like, how much louder could she scream, "I'm his girl," without grabbing a megaphone?
Hot for a long time. I don't do all the antics and shit. I don't got a celebrity girlfriend. I'm not finna be out everywhere. I'm not dropping music every other week. I'm not going on live talking about every other week.
At that point, she probably thought she had him locked in for life. But nope. 21 Savage flipped the script with zero warning. He hit the gas on full-blown damage control. Dude jumped on Clubhouse, slid into interviews, popped up on live streams, all to act like Latto never even happened. He told everybody, clear as daylight, that he's happily married, in love, and fully locked in with his wife Kiana. And Latto, not a peep. No mention, no nod, nothing. Like she was never on those jets, never in those hotel suites, never flexing with him on the low. Meanwhile, Latto's sitting there with his name tattooed on her neck, looking like the side chick with the most receipts. And still no title, no post, no claim. But here's where it gets even messier. While 21's out here straight up denying her existence, Latto didn't go quiet. Oh no, she stayed bold. She kept tossing slick shots at Kiana, slid in those shady lyrics, and flashed gifts like she was holding some secret wife status. Number 2, she wasn't backing down one bit. It's like she was still playing queen, even after getting benched, and the streets are watching it all unfold with popcorn in hand. Latto was doubling down like she still had a shot, but the internet? They weren't buying none of it. Social media dragged her from every angle, calling her the most down bad side chick of the entire year. Folks were clowning her hard, saying she fumbled herself trying to chase a man who never once stood 10 toes for her in public. And trust, it only spiraled from there. Once Latto finally came to grips with reality, that 21 Savage was never leaving his wife? That's when things hit rock bottom. Allegedly, she played the most desperate card in the deck, the baby trap. Word on the street is she started whispering to people behind the scenes, saying she was trying to get pregnant by 21, thinking that would force him to lock it down. She believed if a baby entered the chat, there'd be no way he could keep pretending she didn't exist. No way he could smile on red carpets with Kiana while hiding her in the dark. But that plan, it backfired hard. Instead of her being the one with the secret baby on the way, 21 allegedly got another woman pregnant. A whole different side chick. And when Latto found out, she snapped. And who can blame her? After all those sneaky hotel meetups, those jet-set island trips, that bold Shea tattoo, throwing shade at his actual wife, and still walking away with nothing. No ring, no baby, no title, just pain. Her pride shattered. She really thought she had it mapped out, but now, she's out here looking all the way played. Word is, she showed up at Magic City thinking it was just another flex, a regular night, maybe film a video, get attention. But the second she laid eyes on that girl, the one who's really carrying 21 Savage's baby, yeah, that moment, everything went nuclear. All hell broke loose, and the cameras were rolling. Latto really thought she was untouchable, like all that slick shade and loud flexing was just gonna slide with no consequences. But what she clearly underestimated? Kiana. 21 Savage's wife might keep it quiet, but quiet don't mean soft. Kiana don't do internet drama. She makes real power moves. No messy tweets, no subtweets, just action. And when she allegedly got wind that Latto put hands on that pregnant girl carrying 21's baby, one call, just one. And after that, Latto vanished. She's been dodging Atlanta like it's a war zone. No appearances, no events, no selfies, not even a forced smile for the gram. Completely off the radar, and that ain't by choice. But here's the crazy part. This whole thing wasn't even some deep investigation. Latto basically exposed herself. And the wild part? She didn't even realize she snitched on her own mess. It all popped off from what looked like a basic petty beef on TikTok. Some girl was venting, throwing shade, doing what they do on the app, talking about some lash drama, and just happened to drop Latto's name while ranting. Sounded random at first, nothing serious. But then, Latto came flying into the comments with full emotion, straight defensive. She wrote, "Who are you describing? 'Cause it's not me. Get off them pages." And just like that, boom. The internet lit up, everybody clocked it. She basically confirmed she was part of whatever mess was being hinted at. Sis outed herself without even being directly called out. Now the streets are like, why so triggered if it wasn't about you? Looks like Latto's been moving reckless, and now even her own words are catching up to her. You could say Latto lost her cool, like straight up losing her marbles. And just when you thought it couldn't get messier, boom, it did. That same girl from TikTok clapped back hard, saying, "Last chick who spoke on my man got whooped outside the club in the A." Then she added, "You read that too? Calling me crazy while you out here threatening people on TikTok over lashes? That's a choice. Hope you heal." Yeah, she really said that. And it had the internet in a chokehold. At this point, Latto had pretty much outed herself in front of everyone. She made it crystal clear. She was the one who allegedly set up that pregnant side chick at Magic City. Like, no cleanup, no denial, no slick PR spin. Sis was in the comments wildin', all emotional, reckless, and not thinking straight. But now, the energy flipped completely. All that tough talk, gone. The flexing, dead. It's quiet, real quiet. Look at the pattern. Her online slip-ups, the failed baby trap, 21 playing her cold and never claiming her in public. He didn't leave his wife. He didn't defend her. He didn't even stick around long enough to fake it. And that move to try and lock him down with a baby? It blew up in her face bad. To make it worse, 21 allegedly turned around and got another girl pregnant. Some say just to prove a point. It was messy, it was disrespectful, and it sent a loud message. Latto was never the one. The craziest part? She basically exposed the entire situation herself on social media. And now, word is some real pressure's been put on her name. Hitters allegedly looking for her, and people are saying she's laying extra low for a reason. But don't get it twisted, this ain't the end, not even close. This was just the warm-up. The real drama? Oh, it gets even uglier. After Latto basically snitched on herself during that messy TikTok meltdown, thinking she was flexing, the whole empire came crashing down. Let's be real. 21 Savage was never about to risk his marriage, his public image, and his green card for a side chick who couldn't even keep it low in public. The moment the street started buzzing with whispers, boom. Kiana allegedly made that one powerful call, and just like that, 21 shut the whole thing down. Ghosted Latto completely. We're talking blocked, unfollowed, no more texts, no more DMs, no more links. He moved like she never even existed. And that's when reality smacked Latto in the face. Hard. She was never the main, just a storyline with an expiration date. A side story in someone else's saga. But here's where things get spicy. Insiders say Kiana's not done, not even close. Word is she's been sitting back and stacking dirt for months, like a silent storm brewing behind the scenes. Allegedly, she's holding on to screenshots, DMS, maybe even videos. And folks close to her say Latto hasn't even seen the worst of it yet. Everything that's gone down so far? That was just phase 1 of the fallout. Fans are already in detective mode, speculating on what Kiana's next chess move will be. Some are convinced she's about to humiliate Latto even worse than what's already out there. And this whole situation? It's way past messy. It's straight up toxic now. And the wildest part? Sources claim Kiana's gearing up to expose how deep 21's side chick rotation really ran. Like, Latto wasn't even the only one riding the bench. She was just one of many. And once that tea drops, whew, it's gonna shake the internet all over again. Latto knows what's coming, and that's exactly why she's been real quiet lately. No new tracks, no savage clapbacks, no late night rants, no podcast drama, nothing. It's like she's hiding out, just waiting for the bomb to drop. And from the looks of it, she knows that clock is ticking fast. But let's keep it a buck. Can you even blame Kiana for how she's handling all this? Cause if even half the rumors are true, Latto wasn't just creeping with 21 Savage. She was out here trying to be the boldest side chick in the industry. Flexing like she had the crown, allegedly trying to baby trap him, and doing it publicly like Kiana didn't exist. That baby move, That might have been the final straw. But what Latto clearly didn't get is, Kiana don't play checkers. She plays chess, and she's been playing it cold from the jump. While Latto was out here showing off, tossing subliminals and flashing gifts, Kiana was making silent boss moves behind the curtain. Now, she's pulling the ultimate power play. Word in the streets is, Kiana was the one who helped 21 Savage lock in that green card. And if you know his background, you already know his immigration situation has been a whole struggle for years. That's not new. But here's the twist. Allegedly, there was one major condition attached. He had to cut Latto off completely. No more sneaky meetups, no more messy posts, no more drama. Just clean house and protect the marriage. Or risk it all over a side chick scandal. And guess what? 21 didn't hesitate. The second that legal status got secured, he vanished on Latto like she never existed. No goodbye, no explanation. Just ghosted. Left her holding the L while Kiana stayed standing, untouched and unbothered. Now Latto's laying low, watching it all crumble, knowing full well she played the wrong game with the wrong one. He unfollowed her, stopped replying, and wiped her from his life like she was never there. Just like that, poof, gone. But now it's your turn. What do you think really went down? Did Latto fumble the whole bag trying to trap 21 with a baby? Or is she actually pregnant right now, just laying low till the smoke clears? Or maybe this was all part of Kiana's cold-blooded master plan from the jump. The timing, the silence, the green card, it's all looking too perfect. Drop your thoughts right now in the comments. Are you riding with Team Kiana, the quiet queen with the ultimate checkmate? Or are you still rooting for Team Latto, even after all that mess? Let's talk about it. And don't forget, subscribe, share this with your crew, and smash that notification bell so you never miss the next drop. You already know the tea don't stop here. If you're still thirsty for more drama, make sure to tap that next video. We've got even more scandal coming your way. See you in the next one.